this video, we take my new Pro Drive boat on its maiden voyage to the camp. Do a little frogging, cooking, and cutting up. It's not cold or duck season. Any weekend at the camp catching frogs is one worth savoring. Let's dive in.
Oh yeah. Even though it ain't duck season, it still feels so good to be back at camp, man. It's a weekend much needed with the boys on this frogging trip.
Mike down, Mike down, Mike down.
The water filter gave us a few issues, but with that in a good place, the vegetation on the lease is at an all-time high. So there's no better time to run this new Pro Drive and see what it's got. Hold right there. Do not skip through. You've got to hear this. We're trying to hit 30,000 subscribers by the time Duck Camp Dinners Season 4 drops on this channel on YouTube. That's why I need you to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. And since we're on the subject, immediately following this video, still on this video, just at the end, there's going to be an official trailer of Duck Camp Dinners Season 4. Check it out. It should get you fired up for duck season or whatever your pursuit is this year. See you soon.
It's so hot, and we're lighting a fire. This is a great combination. We're cooking up some steaks, so I can just like bounce in, bounce out of that air condition. So steaks, roasted Brussels sprouts on the fire. That's what's tonight. That's what's for tonight for dinner before we go frogging.
Once Juice and Sean show up, it doesn't take long for Jesse to jump in the new boat and take it for a spin. Juice has been a long-time Pro Drive guy, but he was giddy when he got behind the wheel of the new XRF 50.
Come on, bro.
When you're grilling Brussels sprouts, a quick little meal is just to pick up some pepper jelly. In this case, I got hot pepper bacon jam just to add some like smoky porkiness to those grilled Brussels sprouts. You know, when you're at the camp, I try not to just overextend myself too much. I try to buy good ingredients, bring them together all in a pot, or in this case, a grill, and then we're good to go.
Do you have the instructions?
The analog version of throwing clays is a good time, but we've moved up to the Nordic clay setup.
Oh yeah, you know what? You just hold it right there.
Took a little bit of time getting used to, but once we stopped being dudes and read the instructions, it was easy does it.
Cool.
And a whole lot of fun.
All right. Okay. All right. Come on. Oh. Whoa. What happened with that? Glad to hear him in the cross now.
Dinner is done, and in more ways than one, we're getting fueled up for tonight's trip.
All right, sun set about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. We're gonna push off here and go see if we can find some frogs. And on one of our leases, we got some lightning kind of in the area, so we're gonna be watchful of the radar. But these frogs haven't been touched in a few months, so it should be a good time.
I thought y'all were facing the other way, horsefly. My biggest frog to date was caught right here. Right there, jump ball. Biggin. Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Got him! Nice! Got him. What are you doing, Jay?
We're supposed to be going right here.
Supposed to be going in there?
Cho.
So we're bringing back 2 boats because it's really thick at the end of the bayou that we need to get to access that whole marshy area. So we're gonna split up in 2 boats, try to power through, see if we can find a way in to that big swamp over there.
Get it.
Keep your light on it.
I think you could do it. The juice I used to know would do it.
These aren't just lilies. This is thick marsh grass, and none of us know how far into the property it goes.
Get it.
All I can see is bushes, bro.
We decide to pivot to plan B and frog the surrounding open bayous and bank around the property.
Golly. Might as well go home. This ain't good.
Been a rough night, choked up bayou, finally got into a spot, can't find the frogs. I don't know. Be a long, long gravy, as they say. Frog Dog.
Frog dad.
That's a good name for this boat, Frog Dog.
No, it's not.
Yeah, trying to just round out
You
this.
gotta give me a beat whistle or something, bro.
Well, we didn't have the best night frogging. We went down the main bayou. We hit a clog. We couldn't get through. We inched around another spot, but they just didn't have the frogs. So what we're doing, cutting our losses, cleaning up at the camp, going back to Jay's gonna clean the few frogs that we have. But luckily, Jay's got some frogs in the freezer from past trips. So now we can actually eat some lunch.
Our buddy might have got a new boat this weekend, but he just so happened to have just dropped his phone into water. Total rookie move. Still a lot to learn in the boat world.
Did it fall in my pocket?
Walk of shame.
Sucks.
Look, don't run dry.
I mean, I guess it could be in a crevice, you know, on the bottom of the boat somewhere. And the drop, we can look at that when we get to your house, but
It's just funny that that it's off.
yeah.
This is called shop frogging. So last night we went frogging. We didn't have that great of a night, but we still caught a few. Gonna get them cleaned up so Jump Ball can fry them up fresh for us. What I like to do is, I like to take them, lively little frogs, and you maniacs, you wanna put it out of the misery. I like to cut the backs. Here with my knife. Take the feet off. With the shears. Take this catfish skinner. Grab the slit. And then just deskin them. Then we have the legs. Clean. Some of your bigger ones, they actually have some meat right here in the back. These aren't quite big enough, but you can actually cut this whole back and fry that as well. But for these size ones, we're just gonna come right where the legs meet the hips. Shear it off.
I'm doing really simple. These are fried frog legs. In South Louisiana, we fry a lot of our fish and seafood and frogs in the same manner. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit. We got our clean frogs here, got a little honey mustard from Blues Hog, some Slappy Mama seasoning and hot sauce. What we're gonna do is create a binder. We don't want that binder to be real loose and watery from that residual water. So we wanna give it a good dry, say good dry, just, pat them dry a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but the drier you can get them, typically, the better. You good? You silence that thing? All right, we're going.
Oh, y'all doing stuff? Let me get out my own shit.
I used to believe that going from my binder to my corn flour to the grease was the best method, but over the years I've learned that it's not a bad idea to go from binder to corn flour and then put them in a clean tray and just let them sit for a little bit. It starts to get a little tacky, the breading. That does two things. It really does encapsulate whatever you're frying just a little bit better, but also, more importantly, is that flour or cornmeal doesn't just slide off as soon as you throw it into the fryer. By making it tacky, it really does stick, and so it keeps your fryer a little cleaner as well. Oh, lost one.
Jumped right out your hands, huh?
Jumped right out. That does it for us, or at least for me. I'm heading back home, but nothing like a good frog leg lunch before we hit the road. Want a bite? Want to get a pressure?
We're deep in the heart of Texas. From the tidal marshes to the South Plains, you earn every duck, every hog, every bite. Out past the Austin skyline, where roads turn to dirt, the smoke's mesquite, and the stars hang in the night, barely out of reach. At Duck Camp, meals come from cast iron, seasoned with sweat, smoke, and a little gunpowder. This is Duck Camp Dinners, the Texas tour. Pull up a chair. Dinner's ready.